look like Canada.
This is our National Day of Service.
Hey everybody, so what are you guys doing today?
Picking up garbage.
There are many families out there where the poverty is hidden. It's not the people living on the streets, though they need help. It's not the people who have mental health issues or addiction issues, though those people also need help. But there's a whole segment of our population that's just hurting.
We're doing a community cleanup in the city's north end, the city's actual inner city, where over 3,000 pounds of garbage has been collected this week, including the garbage we collected today.
We managed to find, once you get down to the river bank, all gets blown down.
We've just recently finished our National Day of Service event, in which we had a theme called Soccer to Poverty. During our event, we had a tremendous turnout from our volunteers, in which we collected donations of shoes, socks, as well as cash donations that we use later on to buy additional shoes and socks that we're going to deliver later today to a foot clinic that runs every Sunday afternoon here in Halifax.
I didn't realize that so many people use the park because we stay now indoors and we watch TV and we do all these things and we miss so much of the beauty.
The Richmond director told me, the food bank told me that they're feeding twice as many families now as they were 5 years ago. So as the costs continue to increase in this city, more and more people are struggling just to make ends meet.
There are things that, even though I've lived in this city for such a long time, I've never really noticed, but the need is still there.
Okay, so today I learned that people are actually very thankful for what we do here.
We could see people, families, coming onto the beach, which maybe they wouldn't have otherwise if the beach wasn't a little cleaner, and having picnics. We just passed a family with 2 little boys and they're playing in the sand.
Yes.
Yeah, that was so cool because we just finished cleaning it.
We're having some great conversation. We're saying hi to everybody we meet.
Because when we were walking around, I heard people saying, "Thank you for cleaning up our neighborhood."
Just a great way to serve the community, and right away it's immediate. You can see people enjoying what we've done.
Absolutely.
Right away.
The excitement of being able to provide for other people is fantastic.
I think that the volunteers were really inspired by the fact that they can make a difference in a community where there's tons of kids roaming around, and up until today, those streets that they were roaming in were unsafe with needles and garbage. For myself, I was so inspired by the work of all the volunteers, how they rolled up their sleeves, they dug on deep, they picked up mattresses, they were willing to do anything and everything to make the streets safe.
Seeing everyone's eagerness to help. People got here well before they were supposed to, and they just came right in and registered, and even when people were done, they came back, they were done, they went and cleaned up the playground and everything. So it's just it really warmed my heart.
It makes me remember what a community is all about, being involved, not just to say, wow, what a beautiful community, but it actually takes work to keep a community looking beautiful.
Go out and do something and make a difference. Everybody was happy, everybody was excited, everybody was, this big sea of blue just ready to go out and actually make a difference.
This is our community and who better to take care of it than ourselves?
I like hanging out with other people who are like-minded and just doing something good for the community.
Like me.
It's very encouraging to be here with the brothers and sisters, and just to be able to clean up the beach, and also to make this world a better place for the next generation.
So we're just very grateful for the opportunity we've had to be able to meet this need in our community. A great, tremendous shout out to our volunteers who are very enthusiastic and energetic and really helped make this event a tremendous success.
What I'm learning from today is the power of a group of people together. today the volunteers were really inspired by the fact that they could go into schoolyards and parks and make a difference.
Sometimes helping people is not just about the big things, it's also about just getting out there and doing something to make a neighborhood look better.
It's always great when you have the opportunity to deny yourself, especially getting up early in the morning and coming down to serve. And really, this is Jesus, right? This is what he did 24/7.
Sometimes it's just about getting your hands dirty and doing the job that no one else wants to do.
We're serving for Hope Worldwide.
Awesome. And so why do you guys like to do this stuff?
It is to serve God. Yes.
Serve people too.
Yes.
Not only is it good for our hearts and good for the community, but those around us.
Is that it gives our volunteers a chance to collectively work together to better our city.
It's better to see a sermon than hear one, and I think everyone here today is doing just that.
Not for any recognition, but just because there's work to be done and there are people who have needs that need to be met.
Next year will be a greater year. I'm praying that God will guide and direct us in what we do, and people will see what we are doing as the Hope Worldwide grows.
It's going to be an annual event, and we hope that we can have the community reflect, notice what we're doing, and also from that, hopefully, they'll know what we as Christians will do for them.
Thank you so much. Love you. Bye.
So we're going to go now to eat the hot dogs. That's a wrap. Okay. Take care.
My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest frame, but wholly lean on Jesus' name. On Christ the solid rock I stand, all other ground is sinking sand, all other ground is sinking sand. When darkness fails his lovely face, I rest on his unchanging grace. In every high and stormy gale, my anchor holds within the veil. On Christ the solid rock I stand, all other ground is sinking sand, all other ground is sinking sand. His oath, his covenant, his blood supports me in the whelming flood. When all around my soul gives way, he then is all